My name is Jaco Van Gass. I'm 25 years old and I'm originally born in South Africa. From a very young age, I have always wanted to join the forces, or more the South African police force, and I just came to a point in my life where I really craved independence and decided to make a change to my life. Sold everything I had in South Africa, used the money to buy a ticket to the UK. A couple of months later, I started my basic training up in Gatwick. From there on, I went to my respective battalion, and before I knew it, I was on my first tour to Afghanistan in 2008, and in March 2009, I was out there on my second tour. We went out on a reconnaissance operation, done the full works, and we were actually making our way back to the helicopter landing site where they're going to pick us up again. And yeah, came under enemy fire, and unfortunately that was the last bit of my tour. The rocket bounced off or clipped the ladders into my arm. The bone in my arm initiated the switch. It's got a nozzle on the front. It needs impact to explode, and that set off the grenade. And yeah, that's basically why I've got all the injuries just down my left-hand side. It threw me a couple of meters away, probably a good 7 meters away from my original position. I kind of looked at my arm and I saw that it wasn't there, but I didn't react to it. I thought it was someone else. I'm seeing something else. I just couldn't get that feeling, and I can hear the bloke still firing, and all I wanted to do was get back into the firefight. Eventually, one of my friends came over. He radioed in what happened to me, and I said to him, I've got the tourniquet on, you just need to crank it up further. When the medic came in as well, he's like, it was pretty tight, and I remember it quite clearly. He said, that's got to go more. It just didn't stop bleeding. I've got some shrapnel wounds to the side that actually punctured some of my internal organs, which meant they had to cut me open over there. Took everything out, wash it all off, and then wash everything out, stitch back everything up, and then I had a colostomy, which was there for 6 months. I found it actually quite difficult making that switch or that transition from being fully able-bodied and doing the job that I loved so much. A lot of doors has shut for me in my army career, but just as much as open as well afterwards. You adapt, you improvise, and you overcome, and I think that's very important. And I put that in my daily goings and my daily living every time, everywhere I go, and basically that's how I got through, from being a soldier to coping with my injuries and being able where I am today. And now a massive part of my life is working with the wounded, where they gave me the opportunity, and it's a great focus for me to work towards something. Working with the wounded is a charity set up by Ed Parker and Simon Lacklish, and our main focus and reason is to raise the awareness of the wounded, and by doing this as well, we raise the funds to retrain, re-educate wounded servicemen and soldiers back into civilian life. And by doing this, we give them a future outside of the army, a future, a job and security, and hopefully this will really help a lot of people. My message to everyone out there, wounded soldiers, everyone, would be never give up. It's adapting to life, it's adapting to your circumstances, and if you know you've given your all, then you can make peace with it. There's some things in life you're going to be able to do, there's some things in life you're not going to be able to do. So you've got to know within yourself, either you've given it all or not, but just never give up, and nothing in life is impossible.